Okay.
Hold on, we need to tap it in quick.
Okay.
Okay. Start the recording.
It's already rolling, yeah. Cool. Oh, dude. Good afternoon. There's no sound on this mic. It's connected. Test it. Oh, there we go. Good afternoon, Market Kokoro. Yes, please kill the music. That would be amazing.
Can we kill the music?
Okay, let's remix that a little bit. Good afternoon, Market Kokoro. I am Paul, this is Jeff, and we are Gunpla SA. Thank you, I'll take an applause. And yeah, we are all about building the Gunpla community in South Africa, helping people that love building tiny giant robots and helping them find other friends and other people who think doing it as well, and educating and introducing this awesome hobby to all of you, in case you just don't know what it is. Okay, so where do we start? I think a good place to start is, what is Gundam? Who knows what a Gundam is? Put up your hand. Okay, he better. They do. You guys better. Stephanie doesn't know what a Gundam is. Okay, Gundam is a very popular franchise in Japan. It is an anime that has been around since 1979, and it deals with, you know, war and all that good stuff, but all bad stuff actually. But it does deal. But one of the cool things to come out of Gundam is the model kits, and it is a pop culture phenomenon not only in Japan but around the world now. The RX-78, which is the original Gundam, this bad boy over here, is one of the most recognizable pop culture icons on the planet. Okay, you might have seen him on Ready Player One, and if you're an anime fan, you have no doubt seen RX-78 somewhere, or if you watch the Olympics, he was in the background and doing his cool thing. Everybody thought he was a transformer. So there we go. So that's what Gundam is. Now, what is Gunpla? Gunpla is, you take Gundam. This is not a pineapple pen situation, but it kind of is. You take Gundam, you take plastic models, you smash them together, you get Gunpla, okay? And yeah, because the Japanese do love doing that. You get Plamo, which is plastic model kits, which has been abbreviated, and it's actually something that we love. I mean, we named our business Gunpla SA. So now you know what the lowdown is. So what is a Gunpla exactly? A Gunpla is a plastic model kit of these fine creatures over here. Nearly tripped there. That could have been fun. Would have been worth the price of admission. Anyway, so these are Gunpla. Okay, they're plastic model robots based on the robots or the giant mecha inside the anime, and you get to build them up yourself, which is pretty cool. Speaking of, we've got somebody lucky is going to get to sit with Jeff and build their very first Gundam kit. Okay, and it has to be your first time building a Gundam kit. So I need to do something that's going to be very Gundam-esque. Okay, if you're a non-Gundam fan, you won't understand. If you're a Gundam fan, you'll understand. Okay, so I need you guys are going to do what's called final shooting pose, which is a big thing. You're going to stand up and you're going to shoot in the air like that. Okay, and I want to see the best one. So if you're ready, okay, I'm going to count you in. If you're ready, I want to do last shooting pose, okay? Okay, and your hand will be down. So you'll do that. Okay. I want to see the best pose, and I want to see the first person to pop it. Okay. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final shooting. Ooh. He was actually pretty quick. Why didn't you try it, dude? You could have scored a free kit. But you know what? You were so quick. You were all like, okay? No, we love you. Come build a gun. Is this your first kit? Really? Okay. Well, then come build. Oh. That's fine. You can build a Gundam. No, it's cool. Nice weapon. Thanks, man. Okay, so you're going to go around to Jeff at the back there, and I'm going to talk about like the different levels.
You know introduction. You know how to do this, yeah?
So before I get him all excited about the new thing that he's going to endeavor or jump into, so this is what we call an entry grade. There's a whole bunch of ways to get into Gundam. They've actually streamlined the process. I mean, the toy line has been around for quite a long time now, just over 40 years. So you get something here called an entry grade. Now this you don't have to build with, you can build this, but you don't have to use tools, you don't have to use paint, you don't have to use anything. This is how it's going to come out of the box. And you guys are going to see that happen in front of your very eyes. It'll be like, well, it's not really magic, it's him building the kit. But anyway, so you get the entry grade, that's if you've never built a Gundam kit before. Then you start getting stuff that's a little bit more hardcore. I'm going to use the same character, which is the RX-78, the first Gundam. And this is a high-grade kit. This is a little bit more, or it's more high-grade. You need to remove the pieces from the sprue. It's got extra details. You can paint it up. It comes with extra accessories. It's a good one. It's kind of the average or the standard that most builders like myself like to get into. And of course we get Shah, which is the antagonist, or Amuro, the main character's antagonist in the show. And there's some great pop culture stuff about this. So this red unit over here is 3 times faster than any other green unit. So this is called a Zaku, and the red one is 3 times faster than every other one. And this is a bit of it's a kind of a trivia one for you. In Japan, when there's an item that is colored red or made with the Shah colors, there's this kind of low-key joke that it'll be 3 times faster. So if you like buy a razor blade, it'll cut 3 times better. If you have a cell phone, the battery will last 3 times faster, 3 times longer, that kind of thing. And that just shows you how powerful the impact of Gundam is in Japanese pop culture. Okay? So anyway, let's get back to what makes these things cool. And then you get these really massive kits, like you get a big Gundam like this called a perfect grade. Okay, perfect grades are just super in depth. The fingers bend, little actuators in the legs and the knees. It's going to take you a long time to build. It's going to look super impressive. They're like that big. Okay, so if you're close to me, it's really big. If you're far away from me, it's not very. Never used that excuse before. Anyway, and then you get the master grade, which is kind of in between that. Okay, which is a very accessible kind of grade to build, especially if you're now invested in the hobby. Anyway, hold on, I've got to do my magic. Oh, there it changed. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of the kind of different boxes that you'll find. And there's Miro, one of our mascots, because he's all about like checking things out. Okay? Okay, so just a bit more about Gunpla itself. So Jeff and myself, although we sell the kits and although we have an online store, we see ourselves as a community, okay? As a building of community, as a building of seeking of like-minded individuals. So Jeff and I host things like the BuildMeets. We have the BuildForce, which is the name that we call ourselves. All of us fans of, that are part of Gunpla SA, all of the fans of Gundam here in South Africa. So the BuildForce get together every second weekend, and we get to build model kits, just like what's happening up there. Normally this would fall onto one of our regular building weekends, but because the awesome people here at Market Kokoro are hosting this great event, we decided we'd do it here. And so you can see the guys are up there, they're building their kits, they're talking. You know, some of you may have even like popped up earlier to come check out some of the stuff. So that's kind of what we do, and we display our kits. I'm sure you guys saw our awesome Gundam display. Cool. Okay. The BuildForce all live on the Discord. Sorry if this is sounding a bit corpo, but we all live on a Discord. Why? It's our digital storefront. Okay, it's where, it's like in the old days, or not the old days, like today, you know when you go and hang out with your friends at the comic store, or the bookshop, or the coffee shop, or whatever, it's the same kind of vibe, it's just digital, and this is cool because it connects us with other builders that we have made friends with overseas, and it just helps us help each other with new techniques, building kits, knowing what's happening. You know, and a lot of great friendships have actually started here since we started 2 years ago. Magic click. Oh, he anticipated. And then this is some of the footage of us. This is just some of the footage of us doing build meets. There's a whole bunch of us, you know, being guys and peeps and just building kits. And yeah, all the Cool kits, and there's our chummy bot, that's our other mascot. All these fine people doing cool stuff. And competitions. So it's always fun when you have a community in the country, but that you also add like a bit of a competitive edge. It gives people something to like focus on. So we have Gundam competitions, Gundam building competitions. We've had quite a few, it's about 6 now. Different comps where we focus on different things like pop culture builds. That's why we got a Spider-Man here, and why we got like a Scyther and a War Machine looking Gundam, because the whole vibe here was to actually try to turn a Gundam into something else. Try to turn it into something that's relatable to somebody who's not familiar with Gundam. And I think these guys, I think they knocked it out of the park. I mean, this is one of the winners, and it is a beautiful kit. Anyway, enough gushing. Otherwise, I'm going to fawn over my BuildForce. Cool. Okay, Gunpla is for everyone. Yes, it is. Jeff and I are trying our best to make this an inclusive hobby. That means that if you have hands and you like giant robots, we want you to be involved. We want you to be in the hobby and doing stuff and building kits and unleashing your creativity upon it. Okay, so we're all about that. I just wanted to remind people, it's not just a boy's hobby, you know, or an anime fan's hobby. It's something that's for everyone. And I just want to just check in. How's this going, guys? Wow. I think Malika beat you this morning. I think she built the head faster. Just saying.
Hey, it's not a competition, eh?
It's not a competition, but you're losing. Anyway, okay. Keep building joy. That's our philosophy. Keep building joy is more about just building Gunpla kits. It's about building communities. It's about building friendships in those communities. It's also about building really cool giant robots, using your creativity, coming up with cool stuff. Jeff and I, when we started this business up, we wanted it to be more than just a place that sold plastic robots. So we wanted to build a community around this. We wanted to build friendships around this. We wanted to get businesses to meet together. It's also one of the reasons that we're here with Market Kokoro. Okay, and then we're going to get to the fun questions and answers phase. Okay, this is, no, wait for the video. We'll play that at the end. Okay, so guys, do you have any questions? About giant robots, about Gundam, about Gunpla? Where can I find it? How much does it cost? Oh, that's a great question. Where can I find it and how much does it cost? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so we have an online store, gunplasa.com. I had a flyer. They're all upstairs, but yes, it's over there. And you can find all of this delicious plastic robot goodness there. And you can get your first kits. In fact, you can get your first kit today. I've got some upstairs on the desk there, on the table, and you can start for as little as 370 Rand. Will get you your first Gundam kit. And you don't even need tools. You can just build it, Gundam. Okay, oh, it's you that's going to build. I mean, I didn't want to assume. You asked me the question, you know, so. Okay, anybody else got questions about Gundam or Gunpla? Are the good guys the ones with the V-fins? Okay, that's a great question. So, technically, yes, this is a Gundam. What makes a Gundam unique is that it generally has got a V-fin. It also has a more humanoid look, a more heroic look, okay? The villains in the Gundam series are not necessarily always villains, they're the opposite side, but the general vibe is that Gundam always tries to look heroic. It's always using heroic colors, you know, like the classic, you know, red, blue, and white, which is, you know, synonymous with like characters like Superman, America's flag, but they're always going for those heroic, fun colors. So that's how you know which one's the good or the bad guy, because if you get into this hobby, maybe you want to build a baddie, you know? Anybody else? Questions? Don't be shy. I'll walk up to you. You can whisper it to me. You don't even have to shout at me. You can be like, you can just do this, and I'll be like, okay. What is my favorite Gundam? Well, okay, so I've got a few, as all of us as fans do. So as far as Gundam goes, this bad boy over here, the new Gundam, is one of my absolute favorites. I also love another Gundam that we don't have here today called a Crossbone, which is kind of a pirate Gundam. Dig that, but yeah, the new Gundam is one of my absolute favorites. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at it. It's just beautiful. It's just amazing. It's also piloted by one of the main characters in the anime, so it's also better than the Freedom. Shots fired. Yes? Oh, that's a great question. If you've never watched Gundam before, where should you start? Okay, Gundam can be structured a little bit like Star Trek, in that there's so many different ones, you don't know where to start, you don't know which one to jump into. You've heard of the old one, you've heard of the new one, but I would say with Gundam, the best place to start with is the one that's currently the newest. So currently that's Witch from Mercury, which is really cool. I kind of call it the Harry Potter Gundam experience, because it's actually a bunch of kids that are in a very advanced school where they build robotics and things, and then it's got some Gundamilarity. Yes, we do. There we go. So Witch from Mercury is a great place to start with if you are keen to start Gundam. Sadly not. It is sadly not on Netflix. However, Netflix has got a really, really amazing collection of Gundam stuff at the moment. It's got the original series broken up into 3 films, which is a good way to get it. I mean, it is a bit old school, so some of you guys might be a bit taken back by the animation. However, there is another series on there called Iron-Blooded Orphans, which is a super awesome Gundam series as well. Very popular, very cool mecha designs, and a great show overall. Questions? Good?
How long is it gonna take me to build one?
How long is it going to take me to build a Gundam kit? Okay, if you've never built a Gundam kit before, your first one can take between 6 and 8 hours, okay, which is pretty amazing. If you think about it, the average video game goes for about, 1,200 Rand now, right? The average video game also takes between 6 and 12 hours to complete. Some Gundam kits are cheaper, some Gundam kits are more expensive than that. But the thing is, you get a lot of hours out of the building. So it shouldn't be seen as a negative thing. It should be, wow, I'm actually buying quite an experience. I'm actually getting myself into something that is just about me for the next 8 to maybe even 20 hours if you want to take that long. The more complex the kit, the longer you're going to take. The more experienced you are, the less time you're going to take on higher complexity. That's the best way I can answer that question. That wasn't at all predetermined or set up by me at all. Anybody else? Yes?
What skills do I need to build a Gundam?
You need hands. What skills do I need to build a Gundam kit? I would say, yeah, you need hands. Mostly because all you need to do is use a tool to clip things and remove pieces, and you need to use your hands to manipulate them to put them together. You don't need any kind of architectural skills or 3D modeling skills. In fact, Gundam will help improve those skills. It'll help you improve your spatial awareness. It'll help you improve your proprioception. If you're young or if you've got kids, it will definitely help improve their focus. Small changes over time, which is Kaizen. Gundam also helps a lot with that. It's a very almost philosophical hobby in a lot of ways. So, good question. I like that one. Sweet. You want to ask me something? He's like, no, I don't. I come up with a Gundam question. He's like, no, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to ask Jeff. Jeff, what is your favorite Gundam? Don't confuse them now.
Does it have to be a Gundam?
It doesn't have to be a Gundam. It can be a mobile suit. Okay. So Jeff asked me now, does it have to be a Gundam for his favorite kit? As I mentioned, all the Gundam units have this kind of V-fin, and the anime is called Mobile Suit Gundam, Kid Senshi Gundam, right? But not all the things in Gundam are Gundams. So what they're actually collectively known as is a mobile suit. And this dude over here, this is getting very technical now. This dude over here is technically a mobile suit, and Jeff's favorite one is a very cool looking blue unit that is similar to this. See, it doesn't necessarily always have to be a Gundam kit that you're into. We've got a lot of guys that love building the bad guys.
Yeah. By the way, he's finished his...
Wow. Okay, cool. Let me show some progress. Wow, okay. We've already got the torso, beam sabers. It's pretty good. How long has that been?
20 minutes, I think.
Okay, that's not bad, eh? That's pretty impressive. And it's your first time. Very cool. Okay. Anything else? No? Question.
Join a BuildForce.
Oh, okay.
What is the BuildForce?
I told them what the BuildForce is already. But how do you join the BuildForce? If you guys want to build model kits and join a bunch of like-minded people who are into this kind of thing or are looking to start into getting into Gundam and you're a little bit intimidated, you don't know a lot of stuff, you can join the BuildForce by, you can purchase a kit from us online and it'll give you a link to our exclusive Discord, and then you can ask all the crazy questions and we'll give you all the best answers that we can. So that'll get you in there. I had a great question this morning. Are there cute versions of Gundam kits? Yes, there are, okay? So, like if you look at this guy over here, this is like the super cute version of a bigger unit. It's got a big head, got little arms, big feet. And what is so great about this is that it's just such a, it's just, for me, it's just such a, it's always been something that I've found is synonymous with Japan, is like the sort of cutifying of things. And I love that Gundam is enhanced by that. Like there are full-on anime series based on just the SD Gundams. There's a lot of interesting designs that they've done that are based on Japanese history, on world history, famous characters like King Arthur, they've done as like a Gundam suit, as a cute chibi one. So yeah, Gundam is actually kind of a lot like anime. It might not be everybody for Gundam, but there's a Gundam for everyone in a lot of ways. Cool. Sweet. And I think that brings us to, we're going to do the video, don't worry, we're going to do the video soon. We got a video we want to play you, but we're going to play it for you in a second. I just want to see if there's any other questions before I sign off for today. Okay, cool. Guys, thank you very much. It's super awesome of you to sit down and check out and learn what Gundam is. Please, if you have any other questions that you are maybe too shy about asking now, please come to Jeff or myself, and I'll be happy to help you. We have a bunch of kits upstairs which you can go and grab right after this presentation. And we can process a sale for you, so you can look at buying your first kit today. That could be pretty exciting. And yeah, thank you again for your time and for checking it out. Now we can sign off. Come here, Jeff. Come here. He gets so involved. He's very passionate. Okay.
I'm in trouble now.
No, you're not in trouble. So guys, I just wanted to say, yeah, I'm Paul, this is Jeff, we're with Gunpla SA. And before we sign off, please give this wonderful man over here a round of applause for building his first Gundam kit. Very nice. He did it live, which is creepy. Like, I mean, if it was me, I'd be like super scared. Maybe. Okay.
No pressure, no pressure.
Sweet,
Everybody's
guys.
watching you.
Okay, now you can play the video if you want to.
Okay, you can watch our documentary. It's about 2 hours long. Get your popcorn ready, okay? Let's go.
Yeah, we made it super artistic. Long.
Gunpla. We love Gunpla.
Well,
I'm
these
Paul.
talks.
This is Jim, and we are Gunpla SA. Cool. Yeah.
Coming out of the team. Yeah. You don't like the sound. Can we do a dance? Okay, I'm worried about that because I didn't see it anyway.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Yay! Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Shot.